Okay, quick video for today. I've got the criteria here, got a sample, case notes here, and your letter here. Someone's taking the test on the 19th of February, so we'll have a quick look and see what we can see. Now, okay, so criteria, right. Your purpose must be immediately apparent. That's the first thing. Why are you writing? Why am I reading this? Then, the content, key information, no details missing, conciseness and clarity. Now, there's a little bit of irrelevant information I've noticed. How well it's summarized, we'll take a look at that. This is the language used, to the reader. Is it appropriate or not? Organization, that's quite important. Language features, of course. Okay, so for a B 350 plus, you need 2 55555. So this is basically B 350-ish, 350 plus. Okay, so let's have a look. Right. Refer Mrs. Sharma into your care, who has had, because she still has it apparently. Now, you don't really need this detail here. You can put it a bit farther down in your history paragraph. Right into refer Mrs. Sharma, who has type 2 diabetes. Now, I've had to change it into present perfect here because you've used since as an adverb. So, who has had it since, and she still has. So, if we wanted to change that, we would have to say who has, and not say since 1999. So, I want to refer Mrs. Sharma, who has type 2 diabetes, or who has had since 1999, into your care for the measurement of a poorly controlled blood sugar levels. Now, so what? What's that got to do with me? Nothing. Non-smoker and non-alcoholic, it means she doesn't drink. Being an alcoholic means that you can't stop drinking, that you drink every day. So you mean she's a drinker. She doesn't drink, because being a non-alcoholic means that you do drink, but you're not an alcoholic. So this is useful, but we don't really need this. Okay, so non-smoker, okay, non-alcoholic. You don't really need to tell me what she isn't, not as such. We'll take a look at the example in a second so you can see. Mrs. Sharma demonstrated her concerns. How can you demonstrate your concern? You can express concern. You can't really demonstrate your concerns. Expressed her concerns regarding her blood sugar levels. Blood sugar at the concomitant visit, you mean at the next visit. This was prescribed, so chronic visits reveals was added. Okay. Mrs. Sharma's genetic case, pathology reports were reviewed. Improvement, fasting sugars remained high. In lieu, that means instead of, in place of, you mean in view of the above. It would be greatly appreciated. Well, why is it greatly? Why do people keep using these adverbs, highly, greatly? You don't have to say, I would appreciate it. If you could further evaluate, or well, you can do, but it's like, why do you do evaluation? You simply evaluate as the verb. If you could further evaluate and manage, you don't really need that second verb, just make it, if you could further evaluate and manage Mrs. Sharma's blood glucose levels, blood sugar levels. Where's me cursor? Okay, so you could do it like that. So that isn't bad. That isn't bad. Just we don't really need all this stuff. She's retired clerk and can marry. I mean, what's that got to do with anything? So Let's have a quick peep at the sample. So it's basically the same. Thank you for seeing. Type 2, okay. Further management. Diagnosed, okay. So you could have put that in your history paragraph. Strong family history, okay. That was included. The steady weight, that was good. Did you mention the eye examination? I don't think you mentioned that. Did you? So this sedentary lifestyle and stuff. Did you say anything about the eyes? Because obviously eyes, are important in diabetes. Did you mention that? No, I would have done. I would have probably included that. So it's basically the same. Now you will notice there's no mention of what there isn't. So she doesn't do this. She doesn't drink. She doesn't kind of smoke. So again, you don't really need to tell us, well, me or the reader, what they don't have or don't do. So this is basically the same. So you've got your history stuff, paragraph 2. You don't really need that in your introduction. So she presented, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I gave her this and that. Reports. Since then, non-fasting has sugars, referring her to you for your specialist advice. Okay. You see, you don't have to greatly appreciate. You can just say, I am referring, I would appreciate it. So it's pretty similar. It's pretty similar. It's not so bad. All it says that maybe put that history bit, put it, the actual dates and that, put it into paragraph 2. Don't really need this for family stuff unless it's really, a person. And the only stuff about the family that would be this family history of diabetes. The rest of it we don't really need. You can mention that, but everything else we don't really need. That's pretty good. I mean, the whole thing's only 208 words, so it's summarized reasonably well, I would think. So, not too bad. So, just be a bit careful about what you include. Irrelevant information. Anything that could be left out. Well, yeah, I think there's 1 or 2 things we could. We don't really need it. Okay. So, not too bad, not too bad. Hope that helps.